Hello everyone, welcome to our channel I Say Kids. If you like the video, please don't forget to like, comment and share it. Also, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do now as we are planning to get more interesting stuff pretty soon. Today we will talk about an unsolved mystery of Bermuda Triangle. We all love mysteries, don't we? What is the famous, or should I say infamous, Bermuda Triangle? It is an area in the North Atlantic Ocean in the form of a triangle, with Bermuda at one end, Miami at the other, and San Juan in Puerto Rico at the south end. It is also known as Devil's Triangle, around which many planes and ships have gone missing, leaving no trace. Scientists all over the world have been trying to solve the mystery of the area. The hype around the Bermuda Triangle can be traced back to a series of unexplained disappearances of ships and aircraft. In 1945, five US Navy planes and 14 men disappeared in the area while doing routine training exercises. The flight's leader, Lieutenant Charles Taylor, was heard over the radio saying, "We are entering white water. Nothing seems right. We don't know where we are. The water is green, no white." The US Navy investigated and ultimately reported the incident as cause unknown. From the time of this incident until now, many small planes and ships have disappeared while passing through the Bermuda Triangle. They were never seen again. No wreckage was ever recovered. There are various theories by various scientists, though none of them is confirmed. There are some paranormal explanations denoting events or phenomena that are beyond the scope of normal scientific understanding. Some say it is because of the mythical lost continent of Atlantis, which is a fictional island, and they pin the blame on the leftover technology and some magic from this island. Some say it is due to the submerged rock formation known as the Bimini Road off the island of Bimini in the Bahamas. Some even believe that aliens use the triangle as a portal to travel to and from our planet. Some people say they've spotted unidentified flying objects over this area. Some even believe that sea monsters dominate the area. Now, those were paranormal explanations. While there are some more explanations to it, like compass variations. The agonic line. Some theories have suggested that the agonic line, the point where the magnetic and true north are perfectly aligned, passes through Bermuda Triangle. As a result, the magnetic phenomena, which could explain cases where pilot and ship captains claim their compasses cease to work properly and thus causing them to veer off course. However, the problem with this theory is that early 18th century scientists discovered that the agonic line shifts each year. While it did pass through the Bermuda Triangle at one point, it now goes through the Gulf of Mexico instead. Now the third theory is Gulf Stream, a major surface current. The water of the ocean surface moves in a regular pattern called surface ocean currents. The Gulf Stream is a major surface current. It is primarily driven by thermohaline circulation. Seawater density depends on temperature, which is thermo, and salinity, which is haline, and hence the name thermohaline. It originates in the Gulf of Mexico and then flows through the Straits of Florida into the North Atlantic. In essence, it is a river within an ocean, and like a river, it carries floating objects. It has a maximum surface velocity of 2 meters per second. A small plane making a water landing or a boat having engine trouble can be carried away from its reported position by the current. Methane bubbles. Also called the mud volcanoes, the huge bubbles can erupt from undersea deposits of solid methane known as gas hydrates. An explanation for some of the disappearances has focused on the presence of large fields of methane hydrates, which is a form of natural gas on the continental shelves. A continental shelf is a portion of a continent that is submerged under an area of relatively shallow water known as a shelf sea. The bubbles can indeed sink a scale model ship by decreasing the density of the water. Any wreckage consequently rising to the surface would be rapidly dispersed by the Gulf Stream. It has been hypothesized that periodic methane eruptions may produce regions of frothy water that are no longer capable of providing adequate buoyancy for ships. If this were the case, such an area forming around a ship would cause it to sink very rapidly and without any warning. A series of huge craters were discovered on the seabed around the coast of Norway in 2016. The craters measure up to half a mile wide and are 150 feet deep and are believed to have been formed by bubbles of largely methane gas leaking from deposits of oil and gas buried deep in the sea floor. Once these gases reach a critical mass before bursting to the surface, they can cause large eruptions. Now, this seems like a convincing theory. Another explanation is violent weather. Many Atlantic hurricanes pass through the triangle as they recurve off the eastern seaboard, and before the advent of weather satellite, ships often had little to no warning of a hurricane's approach. Another violent weather phenomena is air bomb. A National Hurricane Center satellite specialist James Lucien stated, during very unstable weather conditions, the downburst of cold air from aloft can hit the surface like a bomb, exploding outward like a giant squall line of wind and water. Now, these theories have some scientific evidence to it. Now, human error. Human error is the easiest and the most explanatory way to describe the events. One of the most cited explanations and official inquiries as to the loss of any aircraft or vessel is human error. For example, businessman Harvey Conover lost his sailing yacht, Revenant, as he sailed into the teeth of a storm south of Florida on January 1, 1958, despite being given many warnings. Electronic fog. It is like a greyish cloud of electromagnetic fields that forms above the ocean. The fog then keeps on moving with the plane or ship, and the electronic systems and instruments start malfunctioning, and the plane or ship can disintegrate or disappear without any trace. Some people believe that this fog comes from a time travel tunnel. Wow, an interesting twist to it. Bermuda Triangle incidents. HMS Atlanta. The sail training ship HMS Atlanta disappeared with her entire crew after setting sail from the Royal Naval Dockyard, Bermuda, for Falmouth, England on 31st January 1880. USS Cyclops. The Collier Cyclops, carrying a full load of manganese ore with one engine out of action, went missing without a trace with a crew of 300 plus members after March 4, 1918, after departing the island of Barbados. 15th May 2017, a private MU-2B aircraft was at 24,000 feet when it vanished from radar and radio contact with the air traffic controllers in Miami. 2020, 29 feet blue and white Mako Kadi cabin vessel with 20 on board, last seen publicly during departure on December 28, 2020, also vanished without a trace. Milwaukee Depth is the deepest point in the Atlantic Ocean, lying at a depth of 27,493 feet, about 100 miles northwest of the island of Puerto Rico. Bermuda Triangle is the most traveled shipping lanes of the Earth and covers an area of 440,000 miles of sea. Conclusion is that there is no solid conclusion. Scientists haven't agreed to any single explanation as the basis of the mystery of Bermuda Triangle. In fact, most reputable sources dismiss the idea that there is any mystery. They say all the oceans are mysterious. The ocean has always been a mysterious place to humans, and when foul weather or poor navigation is involved, it can be a very deadly place. This is true all over the world. There is no evidence that mysterious disappearances occur with any greater frequency in the Bermuda Triangle than in any other large, well-traveled area of the ocean. The US Navy and the US Coast Guard state that no official maps exist that delineate the boundaries of the Bermuda Triangle. The US Board of Geographic Names does not recognize the Bermuda Triangle as an official name, and it does not maintain an official file on the area. That means Bermuda Triangle mystery is still a mystery. You can find us online on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. If you like the video, please subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to like, comment, and share. And don't miss out on these videos.